Hey, what's up guys? This is the final video in the Circle Round project. Hope you guys have been enjoying. I know I've been doing a recap of everything in the videos, but I want to just walk around and show you it all finished because I'm very proud of it. All right, so here we are starting at the top. Originally, when I started this, the first phase of this was cleaning up all the glass and the garbage off this property. And so there was no entrance here. It was just dirt and weeds and junk right here. So I built a little construction entrance right there and hauled all the glass up here to the top where it's kind of flat right there. And then I loaded all the trucks. We got like 15 loads out of here. And yeah, it helped really clean the property up. So then next we built all the fences from here down to the river. From here all the way down the edge of the property down to the other river. Let's go walk down the road and see what we did from there. Because from there we went on to building the roadway. So right up here at the top was one of my last videos in here. You know, we were just cleaning this up, making it look a little better. And originally when I quoted this, you know, I wasn't thinking about edges or anything. I was gonna leave this all dirt. But the customer was great and I brought to him an idea of doing riprap on everything and putting mulch down on everything just to kind of help clean it up. And look how good that looks. So anyway, here we go. Right down here, I have everything pitched off to the side. This is the entranceway. You come in right here and go down to the pad. And I have what I call a water bar. It pushes and funnels all that water right there to that little gully right there and manages the water really, really well. And then a couple other ideas that I had as we were working, I was like, we're gonna put mulch down, but what if we lay those logs down on the side and kind of help prevent the mulch from washing away, kind of like a silt fence would. And keep all that stuff back. So we did that and that turned out really nice. And it makes this bottom part look really clean. And so then of course we dug all this out so we could get this wall in here and have it on pretty much virgin clay. I had to dig out a strip right here and put a lot of clay back. And then I built all this up with kind of our junk dirt and whatever. And so that's looking just phenomenal, just like I thought it would turn out. And the wall, I don't remember if I said this in the video, but it purposely comes up the hill here and then ties back in flat right here. That way, it catches all that water that goes behind there and lets it go down into the drainage system that I have that comes across the road here and empties out right there. And then that way, it eliminates some of the water from coming down here and like up there, keep it coming across right there. It funnels it all down and comes through that little area right there. So that looks really good, very functional. The wall turned out super good. I don't know if you could see how that was poured. That concrete ends up about the top of that block right there. So I'm not ever worried about that wall moving or going anywhere. It's all locked together nice. Here's the pad. I don't know that you could see that in the video, but we cut them on diagonals. We have like 5.5 inches of drop from the top side here, and the middle's even poured a little higher, I believe. I think it's got 2 inches in the middle right there. So it runs out to the sides. So perfect drainage. The lines are cut on an angle. That way the water won't get stuck in there and it will end out on the ends. Instead of having one line cut all across the middle right there. So here's the other drainage areas. As you can see, the water comes off the corners of this pad and right down through those. It worked out super nice. Not a whole lot of wash. These water bars. So what I did to fix the drainage when it washed out last time, so I put a little water bar right here. It slows the water down and pushes some of it that way, and it still, as you can see, came over the edge right there, but it slowed it down a lot. And you know, we could, you know, some maintenance over a year, you could keep that from doing it every time. You know, you get some of those big washes and whatever, just keep an eye on it. When it gets to be too bad, you can maintain it. So we also added a little bit of water bar right here, and as you can see, some of that water still runs off the face of that hill right there in a big rain and comes right there, but there's really only so much you can do. And of course, lastly, I added 2 more water bars up there, push that water back off in there. There's relatively no wash on this side. It's really nice. And then our drainage area is right here. This one picks up a good bit of mulch and stuff like that because there's a lot of water that runs down through here. But other than that, it's functioning. It's not clogging the pipe. Everything's good right there. And then this one, I have it sloped out just a little bit right here. All the water can hit it and go down there, Comes off the roadway right into that, right in that little edge right there. So this is where I had all my fires. I got all that cleaned up nice, graded back off. Down the hill there is where I pulled out a lot of the tires, all the way from way up there, all the way down, past that little valley right there. Pulled them all out of the river over there. All right, and here's where we worked at the bottom of the property, where we did the fencing and where we pulled up the all that brush and stuff from the bottom. So after it rained, doesn't really look like there's much wash here. Doesn't even mess up my track marks or anything. So I think that'll be good to go for years to come. I want to walk down right here and show you. Oh, just look at that river view. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why this customer spent so much money on their piece of property. They wanted to be able to use it. Look how beautiful that river view is. And with the piles of garbage that were around, it was a hazard. The property was a hazard to people, and it was an eyesore. So they spent all this money and made it usable. Their family could come here and enjoy it. Now they can park a little RV, or they could go picnic down there in the area that we built with the pad and everything. Like, it's a very fun, usable, beautiful space now, and I hope that the customer enjoys it for years to come. So with that being said, I'm out of work on this project, so let's go find some more work to do. I'll see where the work is.